Hello, friends. Welcome to Gentleman Cadet Academy GCA. Hope you all are doing good. So, another video in the GD topics with the lead discussion series. And the topic of the video is what are the obstacles for India in becoming a superpower? So, this topic was asked in the SSB Allahabad in 19 SSB board. So, which makes it an important topic. So, prepare this topic well. And before this, I have made few videos on the high level GD topics with leads discussion. If you want to watch these videos, the link of the playlist is available in the I button. So like always, without wasting any time, let us start. So starting with the topic. So the topic is what are the obstacles for India in becoming a superpower? So the first is it economic challenges? Second is geopolitical struggles. And the third is social and political issues. So let us discuss each lead one by one. So starting with the first lead, that is economic challenges. So despite impressive growth in the recent years, India's economic journey towards superpower status still faces fundamental challenges. And the major issue is income inequality, where the gap between affluent and improvised remains vast, that is the gap between rich and poor, and the rural urban divide, which is particularly pronounced with urban centers benefiting disproportionately from economic reforms and foreign investments, while rural areas they still struggle with inadequate infrastructure and agricultural dependency. And additionally, India's over reliance on low wage labor has made it difficult for the country to transition to a more high tech industries that are necessary for global competitiveness. So while the Make in India initiatives also aim to address some of these gaps, but India still needs to create a skilled labor that can contribute to high value added industries like technology, electronics, and pharmaceuticals. Then infrastructural gaps also remain significant. For example, cities like Mumbai, Delhi, and Bangalore, they have become global hubs, and the country's broader infrastructure, including road, airports, and digital connectivity, still lags behind those of other emerging economies. And improved infrastructure is critical to improve both domestic productivity and global competitiveness, particularly in manufacturing and service sectors. Then moving to the second lead, that is geopolitical struggles. So India's geopolitical landscape is fraught with challenges, particularly in relation to its immediate neighbors, China and Pakistan. Relationship with Pakistan remains a significant hurdle, marked by deep-rooted hostility and territorial disputes over Kashmir, and this has resulted in continuous military standoffs and diplomatic tensions, undermining India's regional stability. And additionally, India-China border dispute has become more pronounced, with the recent clashes raising concerns over military conflict. So both the nations are nuclear powers, and this tension presents a critical obstacle to India's long-term strategic ambitions. And furthermore, India's position as a rising power must be balanced against China's growing regional and global influence. For example, China's Belt and Road Initiative and its growing military presence in the Indo-Pacific region create a challenge for India, which seeks to maintain its influence over neighboring countries. So navigating these relations, especially while managing ties with global powers like US and Russia, requires careful diplomatic balancing to avoid being caught in the crossfire of geopolitical rivalries. And India's foreign policy also needs to address regional cooperation, particularly in South Asia. So while India is a significant player in the region, it still faces the challenge of strengthening diplomatic ties with countries like Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, both of which have competing interests with China and India. And India's diplomatic initiatives must focus on enhancing these relationships to ensure economic cooperation and stability. Then moving to the final lead, that is the social and the political issues. So India's social fabric is both a strength and a challenge, and the country is home to massive and diverse population that spans numerous ethnic, religious, and linguistic groups. So while this diversity enriches India's cultural identity, it also presents a challenge to national integration. For example, communal tensions between Hindu and Muslim communities, as well as between various caste groups, often flare up, leading to social unrest. And political leaders and parties they have sometimes exacerbated these tensions for electoral gain, which undermines social harmony and national unity. And the challenges of social inequality are exacerbated by complex political structure that includes a multi-party system and coalition governments. So while India is a vibrant democracy, political fragmentation and bureaucratic inefficiency often slow the implementation of reforms that are vital for achieving superpower status. And a major reform in governance is required to streamline policies and enable quick decision making, especially in the areas of infrastructure development, economic policy, and education reforms. And furthermore, combining these social challenges in the education system, despite a growing number of students enrolled in schools and universities, the quality of education remains inconsistent. For example, in rural areas, School often lack basic resources. Many students receive subpar instruction, and this leads to a significant skill gap where the workforce is not equipped to meet the demands of the modern technology driven economy. And the skill development programs and education reforms are necessary to address the needs of India's growing economy, ensuring that its labor force can compete on a global scale. So, friends, this is all about the three leads discussion for the given topic, and I hope this video will be helpful for you. So, until then, keep learning, keep watching, and keep supporting. Thank you, and best of luck.